Hey, what's up? This is Sarah Johnson, and I am coming to you from my hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. So I want to thank you for joining me this week for another session of Wednesday's Wisdom. So today's topic centers around jealousy. More specifically, I will talk to you about how to overcome jealousy and insecurities. So most of us at some point of time in our lives, we have experienced maybe a deep sense of jealousy. I don't care if you're a monk who have been meditating on the highest mountain in India for the past 30 years. Jealousy is a normal emotion that many of us have experienced. Some of us, we don't experience it as much as others, but at some point in our sometime in our life, we have experienced jealousy. So jealousy, I believe, stems from the fact that we have been conditioned by society, whether it is our parents or loved ones that we interface with, our friends, programming from television, these foolish reality shows. We've been conditioned to constantly compare ourselves to other people. So we're always comparing ourselves to our neighbor or to a friend or to even people. You have parents who are comparing themselves to their children, which is very weird, but we compare ourselves. So we look and say, well, that person has a bigger house, or that person has a fancier car than me, or that guy over there has a hotter wife, or that woman over there has a finer man than me, or we compare our body parts. That woman may have a bigger booty or bigger boobs, or bigger thighs, or that guy may have a 6-pack while I have a 12-pack. Where it's always a cycle of comparison. I have the nicer iPhone and you have a flip phone that's not even smart or not even a smartphone. So it's always that cycle. And I think that vicious cycle of constantly comparing ourselves to other people or to other things, it keeps us in a negative state and it leads to jealousy. Because if we look at ourselves as unique creature and that are here to love and to serve humanity in our own unique and powerful way, there will be no need to compare because we're all unique. And comparison is such a crazy thing because we're all unique. We all have unique features, unique characteristics, unique ways of perception, ways that we look at things. So we need to embrace our uniqueness. And as we stopped comparing ourselves to other people, that whole jealousy dissipates. It cannot exist when there's no comparison because we embrace our unique attributes. So, when we stop comparing ourselves, then there's no jealousy. The second point that I want to highlight is that jealousy, we've also been taught to look at jealousy as this negative, petty emotion, and we should, just frown up on it. I choose to look at it very differently. I choose to look at it more in an empowering light. What do I mean by that? I simply mean that jealousy can be your greatest teacher. It certainly has been mine. Jealousy has within it a gift for you. But if only you will look at it and open that gift, you will understand that jealousy points to a desire that's within us that's seeking expression. It's our soul calling for us to live on a purpose, to live higher versions of our lives, to embrace our passion, to cultivate certain desires within us, to cultivate certain emotions, to cultivate certain characteristics. So if you see someone that's driving a fancier car, you were like, wow, I could be driving that car as well. You're not looking at it as negative. That's your soul speaking to you and say, look, you have what it takes to own that car. You have what it takes to own that house. You have what it takes to embrace a more positive emotion. If you see someone that is, mild mannered and doesn't really get upset, you have what it takes. You have what it takes. You cannot identify a certain desire if those seeds of that desire is not within you. So jealousy is also a teacher. You just have to be receptive and listen. Listen to the message or the lesson that jealousy is trying to teach you or expose you to. And then you'll understand that there is a desire that's trying to unfold. It's like that bud in the the rosebud. There's a rose trying to unfold, but if we have to allow it and not resist it. Another thing that I'm going to leave you with is that whenever we are jealous of other people's success or things that other people have, we inhibit that thing from flowing into our life. But not just that thing, we inhibit the flow of goodness that's trying to come through us. You cannot hold grudges and hold on to resentment, resenting other people's success and expect that you're going to get successful. It doesn't work that way. If you think about the law of attraction, it's all about vibration. This whole universe works on vibration, works off of vibration. And if you're vibrating resentment, you're going to get more stuff to be resentful about. So when you see someone with a home that you like, you want to celebrate, say thank you. You want to experience or feel a deep sense of gratitude for that person, because when we start to be grateful, number one, you transmute that lower frequency of jealousy into one of a higher frequency, which is appreciation. And then you open the floodgates for things to start flowing to you. So you want to celebrate. If you're on the road and you see someone driving on that Maserati while you're driving in your Honda Accord, you want to send them a silent prayer. Say, whoa, I bless you and I bless your car. I bless your success. Just send that. And whatever you put out, it comes back to you, because this is not just wishful thinking. It is the law. It's how the universe works. It works cause and effect. The law of polarity. All those things are real. So whatever you send out, it always comes back to you. So celebrate people, celebrate their success, celebrate as if though you're celebrating the good news that you've learned from your child, whether it's a new job or a new relationship. Celebrate hard, like it's your stuff. You're celebrating for yourself, because in essence, you're really celebrating for yourself. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for another session of Wednesday's Wisdom. And as you know, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and also leave a message. Send me your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking about this subject of jealousy. Maybe you have a question, and I would love to engage in some type of dialogue with you. Also, head over to my blog, Sarah Johnson Online, and you could scroll through some different empowering articles and videos that I have in my blog, and subscribe to my blog as well. I appreciate you so much, and just remember, same channel, same time, every Wednesday. Tune in for your dose of Wednesday's Wisdom. Have a wonderful, productive day, and I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you.